When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. And the Bulls will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one. Been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Westbrook. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 33. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Roach. Working on the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Bearcats have their offense in high gear. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Hauls it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Dennis. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Good right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So USF's offense will go to work for the first time, and it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David. Oh, what a spectacular layup game-winning catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Clinton. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And he's got that bayou speed, like I run bayou. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air, it's Roach. Got his man. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And the Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot.
Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Leaves it with the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Great job by the back on the option. You know,
frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, man,
let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Virginia notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Charlottesville is worth its weight in gold to the Cavaliers. It's going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Lofts one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, USF.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking downfield, it's Roach. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. To the ground with the back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo. On third and short, the power run here. At midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and get to the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Finds the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Roach. It's caught. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulls. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hand off from the shotgun. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. The Bearcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the lone running back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 2nd and goal for this offense. The give. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. The defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Finds his man. It's Clinton. At the 35, he's loose. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Florida.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Cincinnati, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a crease to the left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Roach. Rush is on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. 2nd and 7. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He's got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and the quarterback was looking for the big fella. And I tell you what, you throw these routes to big tight ends, it usually ends well, but it was really, really good coverage, breaking on that corner route and getting the ball to the ground.
Got out of trouble and throws. Caught close to the marker, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They'll run the counter. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. When you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete, now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. This is a designed run. Touchdown, USF! And the route is on.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Dennis. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Roach. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. The give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Bearcats will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt him. I got to...
There he goes. Touchdown, Bulls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moves away as he feels pressure. The short hands, it's Johnson. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Pressure coming. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Off play action on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going right to work up top. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, what a cut! They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Off the boot, looking for his man. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on third. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and are still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give from the gun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Bearcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Roach. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was high. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line. so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Looking to throw, it's Roach. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Oh, he's got some space. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's the fabulous part. A late touchdown. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Makes it past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Bulls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. At the 40, there he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Third down and inches, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still execute at a good level. Not only picking up the first down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense,